Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of March 13th, 2025. Please know, as you do know already, this is for entertainment purposes only, and please like, share, and subscribe. But we're going to get right into this. I am going to pull cards from this Pleaidian Oracle. This is Flo Karuna. And then I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Angelic Activation Oracle from Kyle Gray. And I'm going to do the 3-card pick today from the Oracle of the 7 Energies from Colette Baron Reid. So without any further ado, let me shuffle these Pleaidian Oracle cards. I really just felt this week I was just looking at the sky, right? And it's funny because I just felt like looking up at the sky here. And then angelic activations, I was just drawn like to the stars and to the starry sky and to, that's what I was drawn to this week. So I saw these decks and I was just called to pick them. So we're going to pull 3 cards from this Pleaidian Oracle. We'll go through these. Let's see what we get. Okay. I don't know what those mean, but we'll figure that out. And let's see, the next one then is, of course, I'm going to pull 1 clarifying card from Angelic Activations, which I love this. This is a beautiful deck. This is, seems to be a lot of the archangels. So let's see what we get. I love this. Okay, so the first card, we'll go through each card as you know. The first card I got was 23, which is 5, which is like change, transformation, and it says Galactic Core. I don't know what that means. Then that was 23. Then I got 22, which is 4, which is really stable, like a stable foundation, but it says Dolphin Play. This is interesting because this week I've been thinking a lot about dolphins and whales and the planet Sirius, or the star Sirius. So, and that planet supposedly has a lot of like dolphins and whales, and these dolphins and whales actually help to keep. They actually like communicate to our Earth, like to the core of our Earth. But anyway, it's just interesting that I got dolphins this week because I've been thinking about dolphins and whales. And then I got 26, 8. That's an 8 infinity, and that it says Merope. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but that's what it says. And then for the clarifying card, I got Healing Rays. And what an interesting card to get when I'm looking up at the sky and I'm thinking about the stars and the sun and all the stuff in the sky. And then what do I get? What do we get? Healing Rays. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is for entertainment purposes only. We all know that. And, energy changes. It can change every moment. We can always change it. So if you hear something that resonates, that's fine. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. But let's get right into it. So 23, Galactic Core. In the direct middle of all star systems rests the central point of our universe, referred to as the galactic central core. I love that. Known throughout our societies as the birthplace of consciousness, the central core is where life is born and time returns to a complete standstill. It is here where we return as brothers and sisters to the infinite love that makes us whole. Beautiful. The core is not just a distant metaphorical celestial body that one needs to leave their body to experience, but an accessible gateway that we, the Pleiadians, often connect with for higher guidance and recharging our energetic system, similar to how you, the Hughes, sun gaze with your star, Ra. In receiving this card, the loving light of the galactic core has come your way to remind you that love is your home. Now is a necessary moment to pause in the motions and reconnect with self-love, self-care, and release. Whether an Epsom salt bath, getting off technology, or walking in the woods, this card is requesting that self-care and compassion towards the self be a priority. As the light of the galactic core soothes any recipient who experiences her grace, so too does self-love heal the human in a world often full of tension. Know you are loved. Now go love yourself. Oh, just beautiful. Okay, so that's the first card we got. Then, that was 23. Then we actually go back to 22, which is Dolphin Play. Loosen up, unwind, and allow for the playfulness of the dolphin spirits to embrace your spirit. Entering your waters through the gateways of Sirius A, okay? These dolphin representatives have been on Earth to embed the frequencies of joy and unconditional love for all on your planet to receive. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Oh my gosh, about their embedding frequencies to Mother Earth Gaia. Their work on your water world is indeed priceless, and we, the Pleiadians, hold them in the highest regards for their commitment and sacrifice to ensuring the harmony of your Earth. Like the dolphins of Sirius A, joy too is our innate nature and connection to all that is. We structure our societies around play, with our young ones being brought into free-range educational systems that give a child the unlimited space to find their true soul purpose. Oh, that's beautiful. It seems on Earth that many of the educational systems operate in an opposite spectrum, with many of these institutions imposing a worldview onto the child that cuts one from their true soul gifts. Fortunately, this can be rewired, but it often takes the illogical path of dedicating time to play. Let us share with you all on the wonderful medicine that is play. It brings you to the present moment, enhances creativity, intelligence, produces laughter, which is a healthy immune system, relaxes the spirit, takes you out of scheduling, expands your awareness, and opens you all into the heart field of multi-dimensionality. As this is a universe of paradox, we need you all to get serious about play. When the Dolphin Play card arrives, it is a clear message that your soul is in need of play. Prioritize, oh, I love that, prioritize any actions that bring you the greatest sense of happiness and joy. Observe how your dedication to play removes all emotional blocks and cleanses your mind, body, and spirit while rejuvenating your outlook on life. The dolphins are calling, and it is time for play. Well, we can't get any more of a fun card than that, right? Dolphin play, I love that. Galactic core, coming into ourselves and resting, right? And then we get 26, which is, I'm going to say Merope, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. We, the Pleiadians, seek to guide you into the star of our system known as Meropa, spelled as Merope in your plane. Meropa to us represents the goddess of awakening that births herself through the act of death. The death is not an ending to Meropa's dance, but an allowing for life to continue as a result of shedding what is no longer serving in one's life path. The coordinates near Meropa are known as hot locale, with it often being fiery and volcanic in nature. This fire medicine of Meropa teaches us that we can be reborn through the fires of transmutation and need not fear death. When beings in our culture are finding it challenging to drop a certain part of their life, we request for them to call upon this fire goddess in order to cleanse their spirit by burning off what doesn't serve them in the fires of alchemy. When the card of Meropa arrives to you, it is your Pleiadian guides indicating that some aspect of your lifestyle needs to be thrown into these fires for you to prosper. Whether it is an outdated employment situation, relationship, or shadow aspect of your lifestyle, the dropping of these no longer serving aspects of yourself will allow for your energy field to redirect itself towards soul advancements. Understand that you cannot hold on to everything as you proceed. What is being requested is a dropping of your load through a review of unhealthy attachments. Call upon the fire goddess of Meropa to help you drop these cords, and you will gain a great sense of relief. The fire medicine seeks you. Die and be reborn. Right? What do I even add to that? But we'll talk about these cards in a minute. And then for our clarifying card, healing rays. Healing is not linear. Healing happens today, not tomorrow. Angels of healing are surrounding you at this time, and in order to support their mission of guiding you to a state of wholeness, it's essential for you to move out of resentment and regret and into a state of trust. Trust in the higher powers that are surrounding you now. They are on your team, working with you, for you, and through you. The activation is, I support my own experience of healing. Yeah, that's very powerful. I want to just, before I forget, I want to touch on that, we all have that power to heal ourselves. And unless it's part of our soul contract, that sometimes we don't want to be healed because we're actually down here to teach another lesson because of that. To have people, not so much that we can teach lessons to people, but to be an example. So somebody else, sometimes, we don't get healed because we have a soul contract that says, I don't want to be healed in this certain way so that I can help others to move forward on a new path when they see me and how I'm handling my illness. So I just wanted to say that, supporting your own experience of healing. Also, finding the things that work for you, whether it's, whatever it is. I mean, it can be spirituality, it can be church, it can be whatever it is, exercise, diet, whatever it is, to find what you need to help you heal specifically, whatever is important to you, whatever works for you, if that's the case, right? So looking at this, I love this galactic core, taking a rest, stepping back, dolphin play, right? These two cards came up together, playing, relaxing, stepping back. And then this Maropa saying, cutting out what we don't need, right? We don't need to always be on our phones, listening to the news, just like this constant influx of information, when instead what we really need is to step back, spend time with people we love, turn off the TVs, turn off the phones. Of course, if we can, I understand, it's different times of the day and things, but having those times to really be able to recharge. And as I said that, I looked down and I saw healing is not linear. It doesn't mean that, just because we stop doing something, like we turn the phone off, all of a sudden we're going to feel 100% better. It's not linear. It's not like, okay, I do one thing or I work out and I'm going to feel better, whatever. It goes, it kind of like, things kind of move. But you know what? They keep going up though, don't they? Like the other day, it's so interesting because I was like, what? I don't have a lot of the body aches that I used to have. I still have a lot of body aches, I'm going to be honest with you. But I was almost like where I couldn't move for a while. This was a few years back. And I realized, because you know what? I've changed my diet. I'm doing things that work for me, trying to get a little exercise, changing my perspective on things, realizing that I am a consciousness, I'm an energy, and you know what? I'm going to move forward, and I'm not going to get tied up as much as possible, because I'm still human, as I always say, I'm still human, but not getting caught up in everybody's dramas and what their like hang-ups are, or how am I going to fix them. I can't fix anyone. I cannot control anyone. No one can control me, which it's actually really, it's freeing. Like, oh yeah, I'm not really here to fix anyone or do anything, because that doesn't even work. I'm really just here to enjoy myself, enjoy my life, enjoy my friends, enjoy my family, whatever it is that brings me joy, my highest excitement at the moment. That's what I'm here to do. And you know what? Just do it. Enjoy whatever I'm doing with no expectation on the outcome. Doesn't matter as long as I'm enjoying it. And of course, again, I say this, with these caveats of, within the law and, all that stuff. We all know that. But just really, what sparks me? And when I think of that, I try to think of that as much as I can during the day. What sparks me now? What do I want to do? Maybe read a book, maybe call a friend, maybe call, someone in my family, whatever it is, right? Just really trying to follow that and taking things down a notch and getting into that sense of play and relaxation, and not feeling like I have to be on a treadmill to be worthy, because we're all worthy. Creation doesn't make any mistakes. If we're here because for a reason. We need to be here to fill the grid, right? And to be that puzzle piece as we move forward, and as we move forward together, and as we move forward in love. And of course, that is my kitty cat, Peek. She's waking up from her nap. She is just fine. I know, you're fine. So she's getting up and changing position and letting everybody know about that. So here we go. Now we're going to go into our 3-card pick. And this is the Oracle of the 7 Energies from Colette Baron Reid. So the Oracle of the 7 Energies. Let's see what we have here. I want to just take a quick look at something. Okay. All right, so I'm shuffling the deck. Let's see what we get. Think about any message that you may need to receive from your spirit guides, from your higher self, right? Something, a message that you need Here we go. And I think I'm going to read the descriptions from the book too, because I'm not familiar with these cards 100%. So card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. If you picked card 1, you got 15, which is 6, and it says a powerful move. Let me see what she has to say about a powerful move. I love this, by the way. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. So if you got this card, it may be very well time. Even though I'm saying rest, sit back, have fun, play, might be time for you to really put that energy in motion, going from the vision to the dream to the reality. How do we do our reality here in third dimension? We do things physically. We create with our hands, with our thoughts, we now create. So it might be time to do that. If you picked card 2, you got 26, which is an 8, and this says great big love. I love that. How beautiful is that? So let's see what 26 says. Love heals all wounds, begins all life. It sustains you when you are starving for grace, when you stumble and fall, and when you lose sight of your purpose and fall prey to the limited perspective of the ego. Now is the time to fall in love and call in the awareness of the great big love that made you, which is ever pulsing through your veins. I love this because it's a great big love. And oftentimes when I first saw this card, of course, I thought romantic love. But you know what? This is calling in the love that we have for ourselves. And then for the love that we have for each one of us here, isn't it? Great big universal love. We're all one. Unconditional love, my friends. And now if you picked card 3, it's number 6. And it says, it is what it is. So let me just read a few lines for number 6 for it is what it is. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is, or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens up for you? Okay, so if a door has closed for you, or if a door is going to be closing for you, know that it is what it is. There's other energies out there, other doors to be open, right? One door closes, a window opens, another door opens. So just keeping that in mind if you picked card 3. All right, my friends, very, very beautiful readings today. So happy to be here. So happy you're here with me. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow as we do our weekend energy readings and a 3-card pick. All right, namaste.